Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot, Your Love Story for the month of September 2018. And this is for you coming from Sagittarius. So let me shuffle these cards. Now, this is the card that I'm going to talk about romance for your first 15 days of September. Ooh, it's a horrible card. It shows arguments and differences and fights of all kinds with your romance partner and a lot of difficulties. And if you find a romance partner, be careful, it comes loaded with complications. So I've told you the romance area in the first 15 days is going to be very, very tough. So take heed and do your best not to somehow disturb your romance partner, or things may even get worse. This card is regarding your marriage. It's a card of darkness. So the first 15 days, no solutions can be found. So you might as well, if you have an ongoing romance or ongoing marriage, you might as well tell yourself to play very safe, because solutions are not going to be found in these first 15 days of September. So difficulties in your area of marriage are seen very strong. You don't want to provoke your marriage partner or get into arguments. Now I'm going to talk to you about your last 15 days. And firstly, I will talk about your romance. And let's see what your card says for the last 15 days. You coming from Sagittarius, no help. It goes on troubling you. So your last 15 days, if you find a new romance or if you have an ongoing romance, it'll be a very difficult one. And the danger of it breaking is very easy. So don't be provocative, don't show your temper, don't be stubborn. Otherwise, the ongoing romance is going to be very troubled and the new one just goes very bad very fast. So there you are. And I'm going to talk to you now about your marriage in the last 15 days. There's a crossing of swords. There's a crossing of swords, which means ready for a fight. And this card says that whatever you try to do, there's differences between the two of you in your marriage area. So your last 15 days have a lot of differences, whether it's romance, whether marriage, and things can go out of control very fast. So you don't want to definitely be provocative. Now let me see how we can help you. And I want to give you your lucky dates for the month of September for you coming from Sagittarius. Your lucky dates for the month of September are the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, and the 30th. Wonderful, powerful dates to give you any kind of solution to remedy a bad situation and to improve a situation already good, to be having a feeling like you're in heaven. So if you are on these dates of the 3rd, 12th, 21st, 30th, you'll find plenty of promise. But I'm going to shuffle it again, because sometimes I could pick up the same card. And this card now is regarding your lucky ages. So you coming from Sagittarius, if you happen to be these ages, you're going to be extremely lucky. Well, if you are the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66, you're going to be one very lucky person in the area of romance and marriage. You'll be extremely lucky. And so go out and get what you want. If you are not of these ages, you'll need to have this 90-minute session with me. I'll talk to you about that later. And now, for Sagittarius, I'm going to give you your lucky color. And it's the color purple I will choose. So, if you wear plenty of purple, you coming from Sagittarius for the month of September, your area, your love story, whether it's a romance, whether it's a marriage, is going to be very, very beautiful. Simple as that. Wear purple and you'll get what you want and you'll get your way and you'll have all the tendency to be happy. Now, for you Sagittarius, I'm going to pull a card that's going to warn you that somebody from Virgo could bring plenty of headache for you in the area of love story. So if your romance partner or your marriage partner happens to come from Virgo, you have to be very careful what you say, very careful what you do. The sparks can fly very fast. And don't share any secrets with somebody from Virgo where your love story is concerned. And if you're chasing for a romance and that person happens to be from Virgo, think twice, because it's going to produce plenty of problems for you. Now you coming from Sagittarius, somebody you can form an attachment to. So let's see. Oh, it's a card of Sagittarius itself. So you are going to find some kind of very good contact and a very lucky one to either have a romance or to improve your marriage, and that person would also be from Sagittarius. So Sagittarius and Sagittarius can produce a wonderful month of September. So good, get close and discuss all the things, how to improve the love story, romance or marriage. All right. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll use your date of birth and time of birth and look at your palms. And I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years. It'll all be done in 90 minutes. I'll give you plenty of information about your personal lottery numbers and your lucky colors and your lucky days and your lucky directions and many more, a lot more information. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me a message, and I'll be able to then contact you and give you a date when we can Skype for 90 minutes or Facebook Messenger or even on WhatsApp. Until then, have a good month of September, you coming from Sagittarius. Goodbye.